15 years old, at the top of the local park, Liam and Dan no doubt along for the ride. Each saying we are staying at the other's houses, but instead we are camping. More tents than Skid Row and just a stone's throw from Robert and Banksy's dirty magazine den. If only Pete Tompkinson knew about the smut hut, he wouldn't have spent half as much time on our doorstep, sweating like a pedo at the school gates, wearing that trench coat in the heat of summer. We're just dumbass kids in the park, we really don't have a clue about life, thinking we're so special in the dark, competing against one another over the latest trend. Who'll be the first 15-year-old boy to be frothing at the bellin'. Also making up the numbers are Scott Parsons, Pete Holiday, and a handful of girls. I don't remember which ones exactly, but certainly the white rhino. The boys used to grab at the big old titties with more gusto than a round of pasta parcel at a nursery school. We're starting to relax with bottles of old English cider and weed thrown into the mix. Later in the night it seems I'm gonna get lucky with Megan slipping a hand down my pants in one of the tents. We're just dumbass kids in the park, we really don't have a clue about life, thinking we're so special in the dark, competing against one another over the latest trend. Who'll be the first 15-year-old boy to be frothing at the bellin'? Who'll be the first 15-year-old boy to be frothing at the bellin'? How could I have known that this slight 14-year-old girl had the hand strength of a 1930s stonemason? I started the night with such hope, finally getting my chance. But whoever told girls to practice on cucumbers should really also explain that most cocks aren't half that big, and there's a pretty clear limit to how far the foreskin is willing to be rolled back. Please, you gotta understand that those things don't grow back. Go steady down there, go steady. We're just dumbass kids in the park, we really don't have a clue about life, thinking we're so special in the dark, competing against one another over the latest trend. Who'll be the first 15-year-old boy to be frothing at the bellin'? Who'll be the first 15-year-old boy to be frothing at the bellin'? A short time later and plenty of pain, the chicken still being choked most foul, came a shout from below. No, it wasn't my little guy crying for help, but my father calling my name from the bottom of the park. I can't ever remember feeling so relieved to hear his angry voice. I prized old iron claw from my dick and made my way to the refuge of my waiting father, hopefully with no lasting damage, but the scars would be deep, both emotionally and physically. I never had anything with Megan again, but I wish her well open in stubborn jars in the future. I hope you're happy now, because you certainly left me with a decent amount of fear and trepidation around other girls.
We thought you were gonna die a virgin, a big old virgin dead. We thought you were gonna die a virgin, a big old virgin.